Ay, so, pakibasa na lang ulit, Ma'am Jeremy. Wait lang. Ito, nakita niyo yung screen?
Oo, say.
Sige, go.
Communication with a person with aphasia.
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 Oh.
Communication with a person with aphasia. Characteristics of communication with a person with aphasia. Aphasia is a state in which a person's function to listen to and understand others, to read and understand documents, speak and to write characters and letters, declines due to damage to the part of the cerebrum that controls speech. Points to remember when communicating with a person with aphasia. Talk to the person slowly and clearly, using short, easy to understand words. Use communication methods other than speech, including pictures, photos, and hand and body gestures. Do not point out minor speech errors. Ask close questions so that she can answer easily with yes or no. Examples of the methods and tools of support to use in communicating with a person with aphasia. Use of hands and body gestures instead of speech. And say.
Okay, continue.
Use of pictures and illustrations.
Sige, continue na lang din.
Communication with a person with dementia. Characteristics of communication with a person with dementia. Due to decline in the cognitive function of the brain, there are occasions when the same conversation is repeated a number of times and or the conversation between the care worker and the user just does not make sense. Points to remember when communicating with a person with dementia. Talk slowly. Communicate with easy to understand words and short sentences. Even if what she talks is factually incorrect, do not deny it. Just accept it and sympathize with her. Examples of communication with a person with dementia.
Ay, so dito tayo sa, wait, saan na ba yun? So yung sa aphasia, yun yung sinabi ko last time na yung hindi sila maka-talk straight ba? So dapat yung ano natin sa kanila, for example, like pag kausapin natin sila or mag-ask tayong question, so dapat mga closed questions lang or yung answerable by yes or no. Or pwede din mag-use of hands and body gestures instead of speech, then use of pictures and illustrations. So to. Then, so parang lalabas din yata tong aphasia sa ano sa exam. So yun ano nila yan. Remember, familiarize. Then sa yung persons with dementia, so yun talk slowly pa rin sa mga matatanda. Then communicate with easy to understand words and short sentences. So even if what he or she talks in factually incorrect, so do not deny. So wag niyo siyang, so same sa sinabi ko kahapon, so wag niyo siyang anuhin, i-deny or invalidate yung sinabi niya. So accept na lang and you sympathize kasi pag i-correct mo pa yung patient, baka mag-away lang kayo ng patient. So accept the anxiety of the person with dementia. So next, communication with team members, si Ma'am Joy, yun di ko decide.
Purpose of sharing information. Nursing care is provided not by care workers only, but in cooperation with medical and other staff in a team. The team members share the contents of nursing care and medical information in order to provide the user with better nursing care service. Methods of sharing information. Information sharing by keeping records. Care plans, care records, handover notebooks, etc. Information sharing by holding a meeting, conversation. Rare meetings including a handover meeting where information on the users is handed over to the next shift, and a meeting where the staff discuss the themes regarding nursing care.
So sa ano naman, if sa facility natin, needed tayo makicommunicate sa mga team members natin. So for example, basic understanding of the sharing of information by keeping records. So purpose of sharing information, so para hindi siya, for example, tayo yung care worker, no? So tayo kasi yung first line na makipag-communicate or tayo din yung nag-aalaga sa mga patient natin every every hour or every minute. So unlike sa mga nurses or yung ibang mga health workers, hindi kasi sila always na nakikipag-usap sa patient like sa mga nurses pumupunta lang sila sa patient kapag may sakit na yung patient or kung magbibigay lang sila ng mga gamot. So tayo talaga mga care workers, tayo yung nag-aalaga talaga sa mga patient natin. So tayo yung nakakaalam kung may mga abnormalities na ba yung patient natin. So if may makita tayo na mga changes sa patient natin, dapat i-share natin yan sa mga kasamahan natin. So for example, ito dapat kunyari may makita kang something wrong sa patient mo, so dapat isulat mo yun sa parang endorsement na notebook nila. Then meron din yan yung sa amin kasi before, meron din kaming yung parang sa computer ba. Then i-log in namin doon yung mga details ng patient, ano nangyari sa kanya. Then after sa shift ninyo, need nyo yang i-endorse sa next shift para malaman din ng next shift if ano yung mga changes. So next, Ma'am Girly.
Significance of keeping records in nursing care. In order to provide good quality nursing care, it is necessary for the care workers to grasp the information on the user. The care worker records the condition of the user, approaches made to the user, and her response to them. Keeping record is significant from two perspectives: provision of better care services and implementation of team care. 3. Basic of keeping records of nursing care. 1. Keep record while your memory is fresh and clear. 2. Record the date and time accurately. Records the date to make it possible to know when the recorded incident happened. 3. Record fact. Fact can be classified into subjective and objective fact. Subjective fact details what the user saw, what he or she experienced, what he and she complained about, etc. Remarks the user, etc. Objective fact, what the care workers, etc. observed. Blood pressure value, body temperature value, examination data, etc. Example of records. Date, andun yung date, tapos yung objective fact and objective fact, subjective fact. Okay na po yun, ma'am?
Sige, ako lang mag-discuss. So dito sa significance of keeping records in nursing care, in order dapat yun yung sinabi ko kanina, so dapat talaga i-inform natin yung ibang mga ka-team natin or team members about sa mga nangyayari sa patient. So ito yung dapat natin gawin. So if for example, merong aksidente or merong nangyayari sa patient natin, dapat i-record kaagad natin yun after nating i-assist yung patient para fresh pa and clear pa yung memory natin. Then dapat i-record natin yung date and time accurately. So dapat talaga meron yung date and time kasi hindi malalaman ng mga kasamahan natin kung kailan nangyari yun. Then record facts. So yung facts is may dalawa siya, subjective facts and objective. Yung subjective facts is galing siya sa galing siya sa ano tawag doon? Galing siya sa sinasabi ng patient. So remarks of the user. So yung mga complaint niya, so for example, sasabihin niya na masakit yung ulo ko, nurse, ganyan. So yung objective facts naman is kung ano yung na-observe mo or kung ano din yung mga ano tawag doon? Kung ano yung mga na-record mo na data, like for example, nagkuha ka ng BP, nagkuha ka ng body temperature, etc. So yun yung objective facts. So example ng record, so dito may date, ganyan, then details. So kailangan talaga may date siya. Then yung sa amin din before, meron pang time nakalagay. So dito in Nihonggode to ha, Nihonggode yung pagkasulat nyo. So dito yung date, then yung time, then sa details, so ilagay mo kung yung mga terms. So meron yung ito, So ito yung dapat mong ilagay sa mga details. So when, itsu, where, dokode, who, dariga, what, nani o, why, naze, how, dono, yoni. So yun yung dapat mong ilagay sa mga sa details ng patient in Nihongude. So at first, tutulungan pa naman kayo ng tutulungan naman kayo ng, anong tawag doon? Tutulungan naman kayo ng mga kasamahan nyo paano magsulat ng ganyan. Pero much better if while nandito pa kayo sa Philippines, so mag-practice na kayo magsulat. So meron sana akong copy ng Kiroku. Pero naiwan ko kasi sa Davao, nandun yung libro ko. So hindi ko kasi nadala. So example nito is, for example, ito nandito lahat yung 5 W's and 1 H. So example, on month or day, so ilagay mo on, for example, on April 18, Wednesday, ganyan. Mr. A, pick up a purse in the Tokyo station, so we went to the police box. So dapat complete talaga yung information. Andun yung info lahat. The next, protection of personal information and maintaining of confidentiality. Si Ma'am Jeremy, yun di ko dasay.
Protection of personal information and maintaining of confidentiality. Care workers must pay carefully attention to information management. Protection of personal information and maintaining confidentiality, in particular, are strictly required as part of the professional ethics of specialists. For the sharing of personal information, it is necessary to obtain consent from the user herself regarding the handling of personal information, etc. Types of personal information: name, address, phone number, photo, the concerned individuals is in, etc. You need to pay attention to the following to protect personal information. Do not talk about users and your workplace outside your workplace. Do not post comments on the internet and SNS about the users in your workplace.
So ito so ito yung sinabi ko last time no na about sa confidentiality. So bawal nyong i-spread yung information about sa patient ninyo. So lalo na ngayon uso na yung social media. So type of personal information, yung name, address, phone number ng patient or yung photo, so bawal talaga yun i-post. Lalo na kapag walang consent from the person or from the Ryosha. Then if nandun kayo sa public place, so huwag kayong magchika about sa patient, ganyan. Pero hindi talaga maiiwasan yan kasi may maraming marites lalo na sa workplace natin. Kahit andun na kayo sa sa place niyo sa shisetsu na lugar or office ninyo, so nagchichikahan pa rin yan sila about sa buhay ng ibang Ryosha or buhay ng ibang Shokuin. So wag na lang kayong sumali. Kasi baka, for example, may makarinig na iba tapos isumbong kayo sa head. So madamay pa kayo. Then, do not post comments on the internet and SNS. So yun, about the users and your workplace. So bawal yan i-post. So next, reporting, communicating, and consulting. Si Ma'am Girly.
Reporting, communicating. Care workers provide nursing care in team. Therefore, they report to and communicate with other team members what they have noticed in the interactions with users and the progress of their own tasks and other for the sharing information. The timing of reporting and communicating differ depending on the content. If the content figure in immediate response, such as an accident, report it right away without delay. Person providing information, report it concisely, report the fact and the opinion separately, report information by taking the place and timing into consideration. Persons receiving information, take notes, listen and distinguish fact from opinions, repeat what the other party had said. 2. Consulting. When you have trouble or there is something you do not understand, seek advice from
Colleagues.
specialists, etc. Do not Do not make a judgment by yourself when you have worries. Consult others to get advice.
Ay. So ito yung sa reporting, communicating. So same lang din yun kanina sa sinabi ko. So if ikaw yung may i-report, like for example, may nangyari sa patient mo, so ikaw yung mag-report sa kasamahan mo. So you report it concisely. So dapat accurate yung pag-report mo. So dapat i-separate din yung facts and opinions. And then report information by taking the place and timing into consideration. So if ikaw naman yung nag-receive sa report, so ikaw mag-take notes ka, then makinig ka sa kausap mo, then listen and distinguish facts from opinions. Repeat what the other party has said. So pag nirepeat mo kasi, so baka kasi iba yung pagka-interpret mo ba. So dapat i-repeat mo yung sinabi ng kasamahan mo para maano if tama ba yun or hindi. Then consulting, when you have trouble or there is something you do not understand, seek advice from colleagues, specialists. So do not make a judgment by yourself when you have worries. Consult others to get advice. So sa consulting naman, so if may problema ka or for example, hindi mo alam yung paano gawin, ganyan-ganyan. So dapat mag-ask ka talaga always sa mga kasamahan mo. Wag kang gumawa ng mga hakbang na hindi ka sure. Lalo na kapag about sa patient or mag-care ka sa patient kasi baka madisgrasya pa yung patient mo. So next, so Monday na lang tayo mag-continue dito sa ano guys. Kasi may pupuntahan pa kasi kami ngayon. So dito, madali na naman lang to kasi about naman to sa pag-assist na ng mga patient. So next week matatapos na tayo nito sa English na part. And then if meron kayong mga wait lang. So if meron kayong mga kikilala pa na gustong anong tawag doon? Gustong